sponsored by Sprite. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Here in our NBA on 2K Sports studio, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal at your service. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. For Philadelphia, they're off to a better start than last season, and that certainly bodes well. Always some changes from season to season, but they're going in the right direction. Got a couple of rivals going head-to-head in this game. I don't think you're going to see a whole lot of hugs, handshakes, and a bunch of dap before this game.
Well, once that ball goes up, Ernie, there are no friends. Conflict, unfortunately, is a big part of this game. These are the games where it can get easy carried away. As a player, you just have to keep your head, play with intensity, but also play smart.
Oh, that's good advice.
It's an Eastern Conference matchup, and today's game is the 76ers coming to town for this one. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Doris Burke courtside. Next to me, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr in the booth. Taking a look at Boston. Well, they know they have their work. Out for him here tonight and during a stretch of games facing a lot of talented teams.
I mean, you know, during the course of a long season, every team hits what I call a speed bump on occasion. This team is in that stretch right now. but I wouldn't discount them. They've still got a chance to be really good. This could very well just be a bump in the road.
Yeah, but it could be a pretty big bump, Clark, because, I mean, they have not looked very good lately, and not at all like what we'd expect. Them to. So, I mean, I think they'll turn it around. I think you're probably right, but you never know. It's not a sure thing.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so, in the game for the 76ers, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Moncrief. Then there's Embiid, and there's Klay Thompson, and it's Patrick in at the point.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Moncrief kicks to Embiid. That's good. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against Golden State.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard. They should have.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Celtics on D. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Well, there was a lack of discipline on their part in that game, guys. They committed a lot of silly fouls, and it hurt them.
It sure did. I mean, they just didn't seem to figure out how to defend without foul. Steve, that was just almost hard to comprehend.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, here's what Boston's head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
All right, Doris. Patrick passes to Embiid. It's stolen by Sullinger. Lee outside. From downtown. Sullinger, no good.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, hey, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
And the Celtics with possession here after the Sixers pick up 2. And the pass to Lee. Dishes it to Thompson. Tries it from 9. Blocked. Thompson outside. Pass to Patrick. Back to Thompson. And there's the feed to Embiid. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Embiid's got 8.
Sharp pass to give his teammate the high percentage shot in close.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Lee dishes to Smart. And the layup falls. Smart's got his second basket of the game.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Now here's Leonard.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area. And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Sullinger with a screen for Smart. Aflalo outside. He kicks to Smart. 5 on the clock. Lets a floater go. And it's Moncrief with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 6. Patrick passes to Embiid. Feeds it to Thompson. Moncrief kicks to Leonard. On the wing, Thompson. He is guarded by Aflalo. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got his second bucket tonight.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
Smart dishes to Lee. Pass to Smart. Kicks it to Aflalo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit that shot regardless of the defense.
Patrick passes to Embiid. No one near him. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Here's Aflalo. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Aflalo's got his first basket of the night. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Embiid kicks to Moncrief. He feeds it to Embiid. Leonard with the ball. Sullinger picks him up. Embiid, no good. Celtics trail by 6. Now Smart, averaging 12 points a game. Back to Aflalo. Celtics passing it around. Now here's Smart. Defense right on him. That's good. The 76ers leading by 4. Patrick passes to Embiid. And Thompson sends it back. And they'll keep possession.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And now in transition is Lee. Here we go. And Aflalo wide open. He shoots. That one wide left.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Embiid dishes to Leonard. Up off the screen. Oh, look out.
Wow. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Here's Smart after the Sixers pick up 2. Here's Sullinger. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
The 76ers leading. The dish now to Embiid. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Vitor Favarani's checked in for Sullinger. Tyler Zeller comes in for Thompson. Young's checked in for Lee. And it's Marcus Teague in for Smart. Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Outside Teague. He dishes it to Aflalo. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Zeller. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
And the whistle blow. It's going to be on Vitor Favarani. Sutton passes to Green. Semenko. Teague covering. Here's Semenko. Green for 2 points. And the 76ers lead by 4. And so it's Boston with it. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And I'll tell you what, we've seen some tough divisional battles between these two teams before, and we're going to get to see them 4 more times this season, starting tonight.
The Celtics have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And Favarani has it in the corner. From the arc. The rebound by Gibson. Clark, when you meet so many times, by those last 2 games, you're not getting caught off guard by anything.
No, without question, Kevin. You have a familiarity there that really makes it easy for you to get ready for the opponents. You also get 4 games against the other teams they play in the division, so you can see what's working and what's not. These two teams love to get at each other.
They know their tendencies, don't they?
They sure do.
And so it's Boston with it. The 76ers getting the bucket. Outside Teague. 6 to shoot. Here's Young. Boston again missing.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yep, +5 in rebounds. That didn't take long.
Green with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Here's Sutton. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
A follow, no good.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Green. John Lure, he's checked in for Vitor Favarana. Both free throws good from Green. Here's Teague, looking for his first basket still in this one. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. To stop the run. A nice shot by Zelli.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Man, it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
And here is Teague. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Aflalo, that's good. Now Green. It's a 5-point game. Now here's Gibson. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers ahead, up by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Friday, November 25th, LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers go up against Paul George and the Indiana Pacers. It's the real deal.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, the thing they tried to establish right away was the presence down low. You look at the points in the paint. I think that's been the difference.
Yeah, and I like the fact, Steve, that they're not settling for the outside shots. I mean, go in there and get what you want. Keep attacking the rim.
Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Moncrief. He's out there with Green, and it's Cole in at the 2.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Here's Cole. Off target from three-point range. And now here comes Young leading the break. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Thompson, he's checked in for Boston. Lee comes in for Marcus T. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Leonard's checked in. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Smart. He's covered by Leonard. Smart kicks to Young. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Lee. Fades and shoots. And the shot is good. Timeout called the 76ers.
Well, I felt like his defense was letting him down out there, guys, so he wanted to get a timeout to talk it over and try to tighten things up here.
You know, a part of coaching, a lot of coaching actually, is making sure that momentum never gets too far away from your team. That's a good timeout.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. The Celtics with the lead. Smart kicks to Lua. Smart with the ball. 6 points for him. They set the pick. Over in the corner, Lee. Shot clock at 5. The baseline J off the mark. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Moncrief. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Moncrief's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Lee kicks to Smart. Back to Lee. Here's Lure. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Snatched up.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Now here's Leonard. 9 points last game out. Here's Embiid. Hits the jump hook. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning the timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
The Celtics making a switch here. Avarani's checked in. We have the break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. Fifth on the list, the 76ers.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
Here's Leonard after the basket by Boston. Right wing. Embiid with it. Avarani's there. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference. And, of course, there's the Celtics, 3.5 back.
I think looking at the Sixers, they've gotten off to an ideal start this season, really. It was largely unexpected, but by no means has it been a fluke. You knew they had the potential to do what they're doing.
I think you could see the potential. You know, just the way they're playing now, obviously. It looks like they've been there all along, but there's probably still a lot of non-believers out there kind of waiting for the bottom to fall out on this team.
Jared Sullinger's checked in for Thompson. Lee outside. And the pass to Favarani. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
And now a look at Kawhi Leonard, some numbers on him. He's been having a really excellent year. Averaging about 15 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And it's the kind of run we've seen from him so many times in the past.
But no matter how many times we do see him have a stretch like this, Steve, it still leaves us shaking our heads in amazement and admiration.
Celtics trail by 3. Sullinger dishes to Lee. Sullinger with a screen for Lee. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. And Jared Sullinger, the bucket on the assist by Lee. Sullinger's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. Dishes it to Moncrief. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Cole. Lee with the steal. Now Smart. 6 points for him. Young outside. Courtney Lee is on the wing. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got 8 points.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Leonard attacking to the middle. Here's Patrick. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Smart. Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, with a team percentage of 81% from the line on the season, this is one of the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Aaron Aflalo, who's checked in for Boston. Smart passes to Aflalo. Here's the feed to Young. And Aflalo kicks to Young. Goes up the baseline, and it's Boston with another.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
The 76ers trail. To the inside. Favarani with the steal. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Young's running. Smart with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Smart dishes to Young. And here's Smart. He's got 8. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. No good.
He just couldn't shake loose. He had the defender draped all over him.
Patrick passes to Leonard. Buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Aflalo outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Patrick. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And now it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
For Boston, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Smart kicks to Aflalo. And Young, here we go. 3-pointer. Aflalo with another miss.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Leonard dishes to Moncrief. He kicks to Cole. 6 on the shot clock. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The 76ers have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers. Impressive.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Zeller, who's checked in for Vitor Favarani, and it's Teagan for Young. Aflalo, the pass to Smart. Zeller setting the pick for Smart. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Gibson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Sutton, Sullinger defending. Feeds to Gibson. Cannot hit. And the Celtics going the other way now. Zeller setting the pick for Smart. Terrific design on the pick look. He lays it in. Smart's got 10 points in the game. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Moncrief, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
So it's the Celtics now. After the Sixers pick up 2, stolen by Thompson. And now Philadelphia on the break. Sutton, he's guarded by Aflalo. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, early on in the season still, but Kevin, it's time to take a look at where the 76ers sit right now in the league stats. First in assists, first in blocks, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
Yeah, the one thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all these stats, Clark, is the assists. And this is a team that has been very unselfish. They're sharing the ball, they're moving, they're really getting a good flow to their offense. And as a result, they're finding pretty high percentage shots almost every possession.
Now here's Aflalo. 23 points for him the last game against Utah. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so he earns it. Trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
It's been a nice game for Smart. He's got 10 points and some good assists, too. 4 of them.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Well, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80% now.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
And the 76ers making a change here. Hughes is checked in. So it's Philadelphia now. 3-point lead. And it's Lure with the rebound.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Here's Smart. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 3 assists now in this one. Sutton passes to Gibson. No coverage that time. And the 76ers lead by 3.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Yeah, reliable weapon, and that's a sign that the offense is working. They're really moving the ball well, finding good opportunities.
Now here's a Flalo. He's got 5. T kicks to Zeller. Hughes with the steal. Now here's Thompson. Passes it to Sutton. Rebounded by Smart. Smart's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's a Flalo. Shot is off.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And we're through 2 here in a good one. 76ers lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. And, you know, Marcus Smart has been really making it happen.
He went off in the first 2 quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
Thompson is out there with Jared Sullinger. Then there's a Flalo. Then there's Smart, and it's Lee in at the 2 spot. That's the Boston 5. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from a Flalo. Here's Thompson. Off target at the rim.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
But you feel like it's going to reward this team at some point. They've got to continue to maintain the energy.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard. That is a tough layup with a guy right on him. Good defense, but better offense.
The 76ers leading. Pass to Leonard. Free throw line jump shot. And Boston with the rebound.
Good, tough defense there. Getting a hand up, forcing that miss.
Well, he's got the reputation of being a tough defender, and there was an example right there for him.
Here's Moncrief. Finishes the break with a slam.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Yeah, that's right. So you push it. That's the best opportunity for points on the break. This lead, I think, is headed north.
Now here's Smart. He's got 14. And it's stolen by Moncrief. And they're pushing it up. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. They've got to pad their lead any time an opportunity presents itself. And I'll tell you what, that was a golden one there.
Here's a Flalo. He's got 5. Here's Lee. And it falls. To the rim and in. Lee's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Moncrief. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And a look at the top 3-point shooting small forwards this season in the NBA. Every wingman should have that shot in his arsenal, and these guys certainly do. In the 3rd spot, Kawhi Leonard.
Well, these guys are all constant threats on the perimeter. Shooting the three isn't all they do, but it's a lot of what they do.
And as small forwards, they can take it straight to the hole and get their points in close, too. I mean, all of these guys can hurt you inside and out.
The shot by Sullinger, wide open. On the miss, not the best shot selection there. Leonard attacking from outside the arc. Another three for Philadelphia.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Sullinger, a screen on Leonard. Smart with the ball. 14 points for him. Clock at 4. The three from Aflalo. And it's Moncrief with the rebound. Moncrief's got 6 rebounds in the game. The Celtics have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. That free throw good from Thompson. And Philadelphia making a change here. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Now here's Leonard. 11 points in the game. Tries from 10. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Moncrief's got 4 points this quarter.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Celtics trail by 8. Lee outside. Kicks it to Smart. He feeds it to Sullinger. From the arc. And Leonard with the block. And he gets it back. Here's Thompson. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Thompson's got 5.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Thompson with the bucket.
Solid work right there. And again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots and the other team just a bit stagnant.
And here's Smart after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Sullinger with a screen for Smart. And Aflalo wide open. He shoots. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches. That's how you answer.
That's good. And the 76ers lead by 8.
That's good, unselfish play there because his shot was tougher. Instead, he went to his teammate.
The Celtics have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Thompson, a screen on Leonard. Sullinger with a screen for Smart. Now the dish to Sullinger. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Shot. has been something that's really worked well for them tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Vitor Favarani comes in for Jason Thompson. Young is subbed in for Courtney Lee.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 7. Stolen by Smart. And the foul called on the Philadelphia 76ers. Marcus Teague, he's checked in for the Celtics. The 76ers making a switch here. So it's Boston now. They trail by 6. Young outside. He dishes it to Favarani. Just 3 to shoot. Count it from 12.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Patrick passes to Leonard. Dishes to Cole. Back to Leonard. Fader on the way. Again, Philadelphia.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Boston's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And Young kicks to Teague. And that is good. Teague's got his first points of the game.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
And he gets the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
For Boston, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
A follow outside. Young up top. 5 points in the game, but he gets it back. Shot clock at 6. Boston needs to get off a shot. Teague with a clean look. No good on the 3.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
Leonard with a screen on Sullinger. Here's Patrick. Can't. Get it to go. And it's Boston the other way. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Now here's Aflalo. 8 points for him. Here's Teague. Goes up from the top of the key. Misses off the right iron. And Jared Sullinger picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Boston making some changes. Zeller comes in for Sullinger. And it's John Lure in for Aaron Aflalo. Here's Sutton. The pass to Patrick. Green with the ball. Picked up by Teague. Gibson with the screen on Teague. Green dishes to Leonard. The 76ers with another miss. Celtics trail by 8. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Teague. Young outside to end the drought. Goes back up. Zeller laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Zeller's got 8 points.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, you know, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Philadelphia with the ball. Sinks the 15-footer. He's got 5. .125 left in the third. Zeller setting the pick for Teague. To the right side. Here's Lure. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 4 assists in the game. Gibson with the screen on Teague. Over in the corner, Green. Here's Leonard. Connects from three-point range. Leonard's got 9 points here in the second half.
That's his first three-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Teague kicks to Lure. Back to Teague. Shot clock at 6. Lure the pass to Young. The fader. Another miss by Young.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Now, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and that's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 16. Sutton passes to Leonard. Again, Philadelphia.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Teague kicks to Young. Green with the block, and they get it back. And Lure gets it to go. Here's Sutton. That misses, would have kind of had it gone in. And we've reached the end of the third. Philadelphia ahead, leading by 8. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
NBA action charges ahead. Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls hit the road to duel it out with the Dallas Mavericks next Monday night.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it had to be this play, don't you think, Kevin? Sure. This is just a phenomenal pass. Made the defense look like they had no idea what was going on.
What precision with that pass.
Beautiful.
The 76ers leading by 8. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Embiid. Moncrief is out there with Green. And it's Sutton in at the 3. High arcing shot. Good.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Smart. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half, despite trailing in this game.
Well, you know, that's when you need to be most aggressive when you're down. Another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
The Celtics making a switch here. Aflalo's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Daniel Green. Now here's Embiid. It's Thompson off the drive. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take... that one to the bucket.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Now Smart up off the screen. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Thompson. Philadelphia's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Thompson passes to Sutton. The feed now to Moncrief. Lee with the steal. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Afflalo. Nice ball movement by Boston. Smart misses.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Smart kicks to Lee. Feeds it to Afflalo. Pass to Lee. Clock at 6. Thompson comes with the double team. On its way from Afflalo for 2. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
That's how you have to attack the double team. Find the open man, get the ball out of your hands.
Embiid with it, and Zeller picks him up defensively. From 12 feet out, Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Afflalo outside. Thompson right side. Rebound by the 76ers. Moncrief's got 7 rebounds in the game. Patrick passes to Moncrief. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Zeller dishes to Smart. Uncovered. And Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia leading by 8. Thompson outside. Now here's Embiid. Guarded closer.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Here's Smart. That's blocked. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. On the wing, Thompson. He kicks it to Embiid. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Courtney Lee.
Checking out the game Joel Embiid has had. 12 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
Well, being smart is what it's all about for him, Clark. I mean, he's a decision maker. He's a playmaker. He has to make good decisions. That's what he's doing here so far.
Sullinger's checked in for Zeller. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery.
On and the temperature's warm and I spit heat flashes, getting nauseous right as it. So analyze with caution when the light hit the ice, bet 100 that you. Should I mention the fact that transition is the track, no incision to the vision just to get me where I'm at?
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during that break. He talked mainly about giving them a different look defensively and dropping more bodies into the paint, saying, listen, they're eating us up on the inside, and we need to do whatever it takes to stop it. Guys, back to you.
Now here's Afflalo. Pulls from the top of the key. And right on target. Good. Afflalo's got 4 points this quarter.
And as we all know, Afflalo can really get it going.
Patrick passes to Embiid. With some arc, and the shot is good. Embiid's got the lead back up to 10 now for Philadelphia. The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
You got to find something to right.
It has not been an easy quarter for them, at least offensively speaking.
Patrick covered by Lee. Lee with the steal. Goes up. Throws to down the breakaway jam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play. Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Celtics trail by 10. And here's Smart. Thompson sets the pick for Smart. Sullinger the screen. Nice shot by Smart.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And Quentin Lee gets the whistle that time. And Philadelphia making a change here. Here's Embiid. Here's Moncrief. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Now here's Smart. Back to Sullinger. Shoots a 3. And it's Moncrief with the rebound.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
Puts it up. And again, it's Philadelphia.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Now here's Smart. Back to Lee. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Moncrief's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Lee against Thompson. Lee kicks to Smart. To the middle. 5 on the clock. For the 3. That is good. Smart's got 21.
What a terrific job to hit the release perfect that time. I thought it might get blocked or deflected, but nice stroke.
Even with giving up a lot of size in that matchup, still able to get off a nice long-range shot there.
Well, here we go again. An open path to the hoop, an easy 2 points. Where is the defense? You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He told Lee that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. The second thing he said to them was that they should be looking for opportunities to push the ball up the court and convert some quick, easy baskets in transition. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the fourth. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. The pass to Sutton. There's the 3, and he gets the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 16.
Well, I think one of the stories has been rebounding.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. Smart kicks to Lee. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And the 76ers making a change here. Moncrief against Sullinger. Pass to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. That is good. Smart's got 9 points here in the second half.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
Patrick passes to Thompson.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Thompson. 15 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense. He's playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Now here's Smart. Sullinger with a screen for Smart. And it's a Flalo penetrating. That drops. The 76ers leading by 14.
Yeah, clearly no question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the 76ers.
Clark, looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
In what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one tonight against the Celtics.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 16. 56 seconds left to play here in the 4th. .56 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Young dishes to Zeller. And now the 76ers on the break.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Bradley. Young with no one around, and that one goes long.
He can't get anything to drop, and the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Here's Cole. Off target with his 3. 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Green kicks to Cole. From deep, Zeller grabs the board.
Defensive foul. Patrick Mobley. That's his second.
Feeds it up. Shot is blocked. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.